Hey everybody, this is a really weird intro to the episode. There was actually a match that started off the show between CM Punk and Jack Swagger, and I went to the bathroom afterwards, and when I came back, everything had just broken. All the recording had broken. I've lost the footage of the match. I can't redo it. It's like done in universe now. So there's going to be a cutscene that happened after the match that's just going to play after I'm done talking. Just remember that CM Punk beat Jack Swagger. I know it's not there, but CM Punk beat Jack Swagger. That's all. Hang on, I got something to say. For the last year, I've teamed up and been screwed over by every last partner I've had. From Kane, to Edge, to Chris Jericho, I've learned not to trust anybody. But Chris, you've awoken something in me. You've pissed off the wrong guy. You dropped me with a code breaker for what? Because you're too good? Just like you were too good for your previous company when you walked down on them. This is the WWE, Chris. We don't need a washed up nobody like yourself. So WWE Universe, allow me to do you all the honors. Jericho, I'll meet you at Capital Punishment. But how's about we make it special? Maybe if I beat you in a steel cage match, you can do us all the favor of taking your ball and going home again. What do you say, Chris? Yoshi Tatsu makes his way down to the hearing here tonight, and we are being told that at Capital Punishment, the WWE Tag Team Championships will be on the line. Goldust and Yoshi Tatsu set to get another opportunity at the Tag Team Championships. This tag team known now as the Golden Sun. I cannot wait to see what will happen when they face off against Edge and Christian for the tag team titles. But here tonight, Yoshi Tatsu and Christian set for singles competition. Honestly, I feel like ever since they came here to SmackDown, the combination of Tatsu and Goldust have really been a thorn in their side. Christian coming down here tonight. He is ready. He is motivated. He is a former WWE champion, and he will do everything in his power to remind you of that accolade. It was quite some time ago now for Christian, but unfortunately, in his mind, it was just yesterday, and everything that's happened since has been completely undeserved. This man should be, in his mind, right back at the top, the pinnacle, the very best that SmackDown has to offer in his eyes. There should be an interesting one-on-one matchup here tonight. Yoshi Tatsu, not normally the one between him and Goldust to take the spotlight, hence why this match is taking place here tonight. Goldust wants to show Tatsu he can do it. He can be the man that Goldust believes in. Here we go, Christian and Yoshi Tatsu, and Christian going straight in on the offense.
And he lights up his chest with a chop.
Very quickly takes down Yoshi Tatsu and just stares into the hard cam. Oh, that Christian! What a wild one. Yeah, I do apologize for losing the previous match. I mean, it wasn't my fault, but I'm still going to apologize because the game ain't going to. It wasn't even the game, actually. It was the recording software. I think the computer's hard drive is just getting a little bit too full. There is about almost 30 hours worth of content to edit out, and it's getting incredibly full. I really need to start working on that. But most of it's not even universe. I know a lot of people will probably get their hopes up there, I will admit. I haven't actually been recording this as in advance as I have before. I think I'm about Over the Limit is the most recent one that's gone up, which it's been like that for a while because I kind of stopped posting it because I wanted to get a little bit more ahead, but I think I'm just going to start posting them, just posting what I got rather than being really far ahead. It's just I wanted to get further ahead. I wanted to do better than I currently am, but you take what you get. At the moment, I'm just not giving that much. I'm sorry. I don't have the time in the day to record this as much as I do. Ever since we switched to 13 and there's been 5 matches on a show, I just can't record it as much as I was when it was only 4. And ECW was only 3. Like, that worked very smoothly, only having to do 11 matches a week as opposed to 15. That's basically a whole extra show.
Just a fantastic suplex. Hey.
Like, yeah, it's not, oh. Well, here comes Chris Jericho, who, CM Punk issued the challenge to. Chris Jericho is not involved with Edge and Christian, or so he says. Oh. It looks to me like Chris Jericho's decided to make this match his business. Yoshi Tatsu. Thrust kick to the head. Is there more of an allegiance between Edge and Chris Jericho than was initially let on? Oh, hang on. We had a little bit of an altercation there. Perhaps we're looking at a trio forming here between Chris Jericho, Christian, and Edge. CM Punk has laid down the challenge. A steel cage match at Capital Punishment, SmackDown's first ever solo branded pay-per-view. That will be the other non-title match should Chris Jericho accept, of course, as well at Capital Punishment. There will be a one-on-one matchup between Triple H and Brock Lesnar following the heated exchange that involved Triple H, Brock Lesnar, and The Rock back at Friday SmackDown a couple of weeks back when The Rock became #1 contender.
And that one hurt his hand.
Hey, what, Yoshi Tatsu really trying to go toe-to-toe with all 3 of these guys at ringside. Goldust minding his own business. Oh, wait, that didn't happen. Ignore that. Right now they're triangling in on Yoshi Tatsu. I'm starting to think that there's a little bit more involvement from Chris Jericho and this tag team than was initially let on. I don't think he's just a member of the SmackDown roster. I don't think that he was just trying to screw over CM Punk. I think him and Edge never terminated their alliance.
And here's a cover. 1.
Tatsu doing everything in his power to pin Christian. Goldust respectfully minding his own business.
Elbow to the heart. Christian with the arm.
Interesting to see what happens when the tag team titles are on the line. Christian up against Yoshi Tatsu here tonight, but it will be Christian and Edge up against Tatsu and Goldust. And of course, if Chris Jericho is preoccupied in a matchup with CM Punk, then we know that the playing field will be a little bit more level when the tag team titles are on the line.
Did you hear the impact on that kick? High elbow to the face. What an impact from that kick.
Yoshi Tatsu doing everything in his power to overcome as Chris Jericho continues to obscure in the matchup. I think he's actually targeted Goldust. Goldust appears to be missing from ringside now, and Yoshi Tatsu doing everything in his power to overcome Christian. Edge, everything thrown his way as Tatsu goes in for another pin attempt. Referee distracted by Edge.
He fails to connect.
How do you compete? How do you even fight back in this situation? Yoshi Tatsu had Christian beat on more than one occasion, if you ask me, but there's just too much going on at ringside. It's ridiculous. Give this man a fair shot.
Take some punishment. What's this? Yoshi in trouble. Yoshi's cut open. Oh, Yoshi. And the sound
Yoshi Tatsu doing everything in his power to overcome Christian, and Goldust now getting involved, trying to get a little bit of revenge on these guys, it would appear. Off the ropes. Tatsu with an excellent move there. Drops him. Tatsu really showing off his skills here. Off the top, Senton got him. Here's the cover. And Edge just about breaks it up. Goldust has seen enough. Goldust is coming over, and no, okay, I really thought Goldust had seen enough and he was coming over to help his partner. I guess I was wrong.
There's a takedown.
There's that rolling elbow once again by Yoshi Tatsu into a cover on Christian, and that was enough that time. Yoshi Tatsu, in a grueling back and forth battle with him and Christian, manages to pick up a major upset victory for him and Goldust here tonight on the road to capital punishment. It's a good set of contenders right here. The Golden Sun, I think, could be the next WWE Tag Team Champions. They've pinned the champions before. Can they do it again at capital punishment? Yoshi Tatsu pulling off the unthinkable here tonight with such a huge victory as we move towards our next match of the night. But first, a word from Damien Sandow. Please welcome Damien Sandow. Intellectual savior of the masses, Damien Sandow. Yeah, right. Anyway, Mr. Sandow, why did you attack Drew McIntyre? Why did I attack the greatest United States champion? What kind of ignorant question is that, Michael? My name is Justin, Mr. Sandow. That's nice, Michael. I attacked Drew to make a statement. He's the hot commodity on SmackDown, right? So it's my duty to spare you all of his false worship of the United States. I believe I am the perfect man to hold a championship that reflects my native land. Mr. McIntyre, consider this a challenge for capital punishment in 2 weeks and 2 days. And SmackDown Locker Room, consider this a challenge next. You're welcome. I'll tell you what, you may or may not like his behavior, but I think the sky may very well be the limit for Damien Sandow. What a bold way to make a debut, to go straight for Drew McIntyre, a man who had just achieved a goal he had worked so hard for the last few months on, becoming rightfully the greatest United States champion. Damien Sandow decided that Drew McIntyre's accolade, Drew McIntyre's biggest career accomplishment to date, was an opportunity for Damien Sandow. That's all it meant to him. He wasn't touched by Drew's speech. He didn't care about the fact that Drew wanted to continue to be a fighting champion or anything of that matter. Damien Sandow just saw a guy who had gone through hell to make it big and had thought to himself, hey, I could benefit off of this. I could make myself look even bigger than he does by challenging him to a match at Capital Punishment. So we got an answer to his challenge. Well, Grandmaster Sexay made quite an interesting debut against Drew McIntyre. He definitely got people talking, and I think a lot of people were surprised at exactly how much of a fight Grandmaster Sexay put up against Drew McIntyre in that United States Championship Open Challenge. Can Scotty to Hotty live up to the hype of his tag team partner, son of the SmackDown interim general manager, Jerry Lawler? I do not know about that. Break it down. Ain't no fooling around. Well, Damien Sandow, he says he despises characters like this. He was very wise to go for Val Venus as his debut match, as this is the kind of person that makes a mockery of a once great sport. Damien Sandow plans to bring integrity back to wrestling. Really does think the world of himself, Damien Sandow. He thinks he's a very, very important part of Friday nights, and that a lot of this, what you see, revolves around him and what he's going to do next. Following this, we've got a #1 Contenders match for the Divas Championship. We'll be finding out who will be challenging Beth Phoenix at Capital Punishment. Last week we saw a 6-woman elimination tag team match. The team of Nikki Bella, Alicia Fox, and Eve suffering a loss to the team of AJ Lee, Kharma, and Lita. However, the rules of the match stated that only the winning remaining members of the team would go on to face off in a Contenders match, unless there was only one winner, in which case they would become the contender. That came down to both Kharma and Lita winning, and so here tonight, Kharma faces Lita one-on-one with a Divas Championship opportunity on the line. And I gotta say, there has been no better debut than that of Lita so far on SmackDown. She has really, really set a pace for her entire career in her first few matches here.
Intercepted. Bulldog. Not fast enough.
Damien Sandow is motivated and determined to bring further integrity to his homeland, his native land's championship, the United States Championship. He plans to dethrone Drew McIntyre, who will be a good, 250-ish days at least into his US Championship reign by the time that Damien Sandow gets an opportunity.
What a kick that was. In no man's land here, ladies and gentlemen. I guess Sandow feels he has
Sandow very proud of himself there. You see it. The man who just oozes confidence. No respect for Scotty Too Hotty. Oh. And here comes Grandmaster Sexay, the tag team partner of Scotty Too Hotty. Too Cool. Working together here. I don't really understand why Scotty was looking upset about that. Maybe he wanted to make a better statement on his own. I mean, I noticed that Sexay was missing. I believe Damien Sandow calls this, "You're welcome." There's the cover. And Sexay watching on as Scotty tries to prove himself here. See, SmackDown's tag division really heating up. Some serious bad blood between the Usos and the New Age Outlaws right now. Golden Sun, Edge and Christian. Too Cool. Yeah, I'd say SmackDown's got a pretty great tag division. I think that may be Scotty's downfall here, is perhaps he's better invested in a tag team division. Referee paying no mind to Grandmaster Sexay, who has made it quite clear he is determined to distract in any way possible in this matchup.
Scotty too hotty. Nicely avoided there. Ow, what an elbow.
Sandow again just oozes that confidence. He's just so full of himself.
This move twists your arm at such a horrific angle.
Submission hold applied. Oh no. Rope break.
Scotty too hotty. Into the headlock.
Oh, face planted down on the mat.
Scotty too hotty. Controlling the arm.
You've been told that next week on SmackDown you look forward to a Great 6-man tag team matchup. CM Punk going to be teaming up with the Golden Sun to face off against Edge, Christian, and Jericho in 6-man tag team action. Say if there is ever a team that seems to be getting the best of Edge and Christian, it is both Tatsu and Goldust. Those two have really got what it takes to outwit the other team.
And there's the release. What's going to happen now? I'm scared to ask.
Submission hold applied here. Scotty got it locked in tight. Sexay, I think he seems to have seen enough. Seems pretty confident his partner's got this as he seems to be heading up the ramp. I wonder what Drew McIntyre thinks about this whole situation. We've not heard a word of McIntyre's thoughts on Damien Sandow or the actions of which the #1 contender to the US Championship has achieved. We don't really know what McIntyre's stance on the whole thing is. Just know that Damien Sandow has very quickly elevated himself to #1 contender status after taking out the US champion. And now going in for the cover again, and there's another victory for Damien Sandow. Only 2 matches deep into his career and already locked in for a US Championship match at Capital Punishment. Is he going to become United States Champion in just 3 weeks' time? No, 2 weeks and a couple days. Damien Sandow seems to be really skyrocketing at the moment. Who knows? Well, we move forward towards our #1 contenders match for the Divas Championship. Lita and Kharma go one-on-one next. This is going to be a great match. I'm sure of it. Lita makes her way down to the ring here tonight. She is set to face off against Kharma, and this is another woman who I feel is starting her career off very fast, very strong, but much alike Damien Sandow, I think she could also be in for a very hot start at Over the Limit. I keep going to call it Over the Limit because that was the last pay-per-view we did at Capital Punishment. Should she defeat Kharma here tonight? But that is the thing. She's got to go through Kharma tonight to get a shot. She didn't just attack the champion like Damien Sandow. She's really got to prove it tonight. I'm very interested to see what kind of a matchup we get from both Lita and Kharma. On paper, this is a dream match for some people, I'd imagine. You just never know what's actually going to go down. It could get real ugly. They managed to work great as a team last week on SmackDown, but tonight it's not about being friends, it's not about teamwork. It's about one mutual goal, the Divas Championship. Something Kharma has never held. He has a storied history with the current reigning Divas Champion, Beth Phoenix. She'd love another opportunity at defeating Phoenix and getting a hold of that championship she lost so very long ago. I mean, it's not the same championship. She lost the Women's Championship to Phoenix, but the title's a title in the end of the day, and I'm pretty sure Kharma is determined to get one back on her again. At one point, she was the biggest indestructible force in all women's divisions. I'm not saying she ain't anymore, but I'm saying that that's a title that I feel she needs. She knows she needs to get back.
And there's another reason that Kharma is so dangerous. Has the arm. Nice dodge there.
Nice dodge there.
Kharma controlling
I couldn't decide a winner, I'm sorry. I was really curious to see what would actually go down between these two. I realise the mistake I've made now, don't worry. I mean, it's not bad for you. You get a nice long competitive match. It's just, for me, it's like, well, it goes against time restraints and stuff. But sometimes I just really don't want to alter a match. I don't want to be the affecting cause of an outcome in a match of importance like this. Because I don't actually have a predetermined plan as to what happens here. I'm curious to see how it unfolds.
Kharma goes behind. And there's the elbow.
Kharma.
What an incredible splash. Oh, that elbow's gotta hurt. Lita controlling the waist.
I respect Lita's ability to want to step foot in the ring and actually try to prove herself against someone as accomplished as Kharma. It says a lot about Lita as a competitor, her pride, her stance on a lot of things. You really have to be a certain type to be willing to go up against Kharma in the end.
Locked in, wrenching on the neck and lower back. Whoa! And she fights her way out.
Whoa!
Collar and elbow tie up. A textbook suplex.
Wow, what a spectacular counter by Lita.
Lita from behind.
Now setting up on top and a big DDT.
Lita squeezing
Lita
down on the head.
working over that leg. Ooh.
Big time impact.
Nasty impact there for Kharma's leg. Still to come tonight, that main event matchup, Triple H up against The Undertaker. I cannot wait to see what happens when the dead man sets foot in the ring with The Undertaker. Wait, what did I just say? With Triple H, the first ever WWE champion up against the World Heavyweight Champion. Undertaker, Triple H. This is going to be a can't miss match. Also, the dead man against The Undertaker would be pretty good too, I guess. Maybe even make it a triple threat. Throw the other Undertaker in there for good measure. Undertaker, Kharma now. Powerbomb. It's a little too obvious. I'm dealing with the heavy eyes dealio. The whole not being very awake dealio. Here we go, Kharma off the top. Big splash, my god. Lita just got crushed by this former women's champion. Is that gonna be it? I mean, I wouldn't have been surprised all the same, but hey, Lita are able to kick out. Nice job. Kharma clearly feels she's done all she needs to defeat Lita, the newcomer. You don't want to underestimate a gutsy newcomer like Lita. She has really shown some impressive competition since debuting. Ooh, kicks to the midsection there by Lita as she tries to turn things around in her favor. They definitely haven't been for quite some time now.
Oh man, you take a shot like that and you feel it for weeks.
Lita goes behind.
Lita.
Avoids the impact there.
Well, look at this move, Cole.
And now up top, DDT.
That could be it. What a body shot.
Back and forth these two go. Fans really into this. Lita trying her best to really get into this matchup, but at every avenue, every time she seems to get that little bit of offense, you notice Kharma just takes it right back. Kharma seems almost solidified and cemented as the one that is bound to face off against Beth Phoenix for the Divas Championship, but Lita just doesn't want to give in. She doesn't want to give up.
Wait a minute. Refusing to give in there. What sheer determination. A reverse chin lock. Knee in the
That might take down Lita.
If Kharma can do that,
Trying to force a submission at Kharma. That would be incredible. But Kharma was able to headbutt out of it.
with the arm. Oh, what impact from that sidewalk slam.
Over here by Kharma. Nope. Kick out by Lita.
And that's a stiff kick. And she gets slammed to the floor.
Kharma going in for the cover. Is this going to be enough? No.
A big fist to the gut. Look at this.
Oh boy. Drops her flat down.
Hooking away.
Wow. Lita has got so much heart. I don't know how she's still putting up with this punishment.
Ouch.
Manages to send Kharma into the corner. Lita gonna be looking for something very big here. What's she got in store? It's a superplex off the top. And then she fell over. Whoops.
Lita controlling the waist.
And flipping Kharma over as she goes in for a submission hold. Is she going to be able to force Kharma to tap out slowly? But no. Kharma up to her feet and drops her flat down on her back. Kharma now taking Lita center of the ring. She just doesn't even think. She didn't think Lita's got any fight left in her. It shows how much Kharma is underestimating Lita in this matchup. There is a clear lack of respect from the former women's champion Kharma. Lita turning her around, twist of fate. Is that gonna be enough? No. And another twist of fate. This time the correct twist of fate. Don't waste time, Lita. Go for the cover. Got a 2 count. She got a 2 count. That's some progress over the beast. Lita is slowly wearing Kharma out.
Huge shot to the midsection. She tosses her opponent over the top rope.
Kharma as someone that Lita was, Kharma was completely underestimating Lita. For Lita to be fighting back like this at all is nuts. Over to the head, and Lita now off the ropes, drops the leg. Sorry. Lita into the ring. Lita now sends Kharma into the corner, yep. And his top rope, what is Lita looking to do? Side suplex. Crashing down. Lita is, she's really managed to turn this one around. When you consider that Kharma was at a point where she was, she was constantly going for those pinfall attempts. She was so sure that she had Lita beat. And to know that now, 2 or 3 minutes later, Lita is here laying into Kharma. She may not come out with the win, but I'll tell you what, Lita Basdam have earned the respect of Kharma in this one. Corner. Kharma thinking what to do next, what to do to put Lita away, needing that moment, and it would look like that was a mistake. Lita turning things around. She must be running out of ideas. She's thrown everything she can at Lita. I think the only thing we haven't seen yet is the implant buster, the finishing move of Kharma. She goes in for the cover here. And another kick out very quick. Uh-oh. Speak of the devil. Kharma. My God, what power. Lita pulled away from the ropes to secure that victory. Kharma in the cover. And Kharma will be meeting Beth Phoenix once again with a championship on the line at Capital Punishment. I can't wait to see it. What an incredible battle between these two women. And of course Lita showing respect to Kharma. I mean, that was absolutely brilliant from both these two. I feel like Lita really put her name on the map here, but it's Kharma who will be facing Beth Phoenix for the championship. And I can't wait to see what happens when these two finally face off once again at Capital Punishment. Well, it's showtime. Triple H and The Undertaker. What a huge first time matchup we have got on our hands right here, right now. This could have been the main event at Capital Punishment, but it was The Rock who came out with the victory. It was The Rock who defeated Triple H and Brock Lesnar. The game. Triple H about to set foot in the ring with a man you really can't prepare for. And I know, as much as I want to give Triple H the credit, I know 100% he is definitely underestimating The Undertaker walking into this one. I can almost guarantee it. As a man he has yet to have ever faced, Triple H will definitely fall victim to one of his biggest letdowns, his biggest mistakes, and that is underestimating the competition. Best of luck in this one, though. Things are going to get really real for Triple H as soon as The Undertaker's music hits. It does for everyone who sets foot in the ring with The Undertaker. Undertaker in 2 weeks and 2 days time meets The Rock for that World Heavyweight Championship around his waist. They are two superstars that have never really crossed paths with one another in the past, but The Undertaker has something that The Rock wants, and The Rock will go out of his way big time to try and capture it. Look at the glove. It's all about the glove and how you play it. Lord of Darkness, The Undertaker, slow, chills down your spine, making his way to the ring. He is not taking his eyes off of Triple H. Two guys I've always wondered who would be the best when these two set foot in the ring. They have always, up until just recently, been very far apart from one another. Triple H has decided that with Shawn Michaels separated from him over on Monday nights, the time has now come to focus on the WWE Championship once again, and of course that is no longer a prize here. The World Heavyweight Championship is the prize. But that is something Triple H has never held, and that makes it all the more desirable. Can he beat the World Heavyweight Champion tonight?
got company.
Here comes The
Have a
Rock.
seat right here.
Coming down to ringside for this matchup. This is going to be interesting. With The Rock at ringside, the referee ready to ring the bell, and of course, Triple H. They're going to slight mistake there, taking out the referee. And oh boy, here comes Brock Lesnar. What is he doing in here? Going straight for Triple H. That is the man he will meet at Capital Punishment. He just dropped there with that F5. The Undertaker. The Undertaker trying to go in there. Brock Lesnar laying into Triple H. Brock Lesnar. Oh, hold up. Brock Lesnar dropping the Undertaker now as well. And just like that, Brock Lesnar continues to wreak havoc on this main event. I guess we're not going to find out who the bigger and better man is. Brock Lesnar laying out the World Heavyweight Champion and Triple H, his Capital Punishment opponent, in one go. Rock got a front row seat as Brock Lesnar just ruined what was bound to be a wonderful main event here on SmackDown. How can these fans cheer him for that? What a disappointing end to SmackDown here. We were about to have ourselves a real treat. Brock Lesnar stole that from us. Well, the plot thickens as Capital Punishment draws closer. We now know Kharma will be facing Beth Phoenix for the Divas Championship. The tag team titles will be on the line, Edge and Christian Golden Sun. The US Championship on the line, Damien Sandow up against Drew McIntyre. The World Heavyweight title, The Rock and Undertaker. Triple H and Brock Lesnar one-on-one, and CM Punk has challenged Chris Jericho to a steel cage match. Next week, Capital Punishment will be complete as we will find out who will be the #1 contender for the European Championship. Thank you all for watching Friday Night SmackDown. I'll see you guys on Raw next week.